Greetings. I'm Past Potentate Burnell White Jr., Imperial Deputy of the Desert of Texas. Just want to call out and say greetings to everybody on Team Texas. This is my next quarterly message to you. First of all, I want to say congratulations to our newly elected and appointed Imperial Council officers, led by the Imperial Potentate, the 42nd Imperial Potentate, Carl D. Parker. Secondly, I want to start talking about what's going on not only in the country as we've just passed our national elections. Everybody that's out there, Team Texas, you should be preparing for your local elections. Whether you're the nobles or the daughters, please make sure that you take care of all of your prior business. Make sure you get your audits done, your stewardship reports, have all those things taken care of. Congratulations to everybody that has had a very successful year to this point, and we're looking forward to who shall lead us into 2017. So be sure that you take a look at everybody and make sure that the people that you're putting in place are the ones that you want to lead you, and be sure that you remember that when you elect your leaders that you're responsible for being a follower. All right? So we want to get past the elections. To the nobles and the daughters as well, everyone should be fully engaged at this time with the amnesty program. That program runs until the 15th of December. As we all know, the amnesty program is a way for us to go out and recruit and reclaim, combined with our retaining of our membership. So let's go out there and find those members that may have fell off and welcome them back. Have them come back. Make sure you get your background investigations done when you're processing your paperwork for your amnesty program. Along with that, as we all know, 31 December, everyone should be or have paid their 2017 dues, so let's make sure you get those in. Everyone should have a due date to Imperial Council of the 20th, so make sure you get your reports in and get all your funds up and everything. And for the Desert of Texas, for the nobles, when you're sending out your Imperial Council per capita taxes, go ahead and drop that money in there for the desert and take care of your desert taxes at the same time. That way we won't have to send you an invoice at a later date. So please take advantage of the amnesty program. And for the deputies, please make sure that you get your amnesty program reports in on time. I'm responsible for having those reports up to the Imperial Council by the end of the month, the 30th as it is. So your cutoff dates are the 25th. So let's get all those amnesty activities documented and send them on up to me so we can make sure we stay compliant with the Imperial Council on our amnesty program. We have a couple of things that are going to be coming up in the Desert of Texas in the coming months. One of the first ones that we'll see will be the Desert Workshop. Of course, we're coming to the Oasis of San Antonio, and the Desert Workshop will be on the 28th of January. All the registration packages for the nobles and the daughters have been disseminated. They're also on the Desert website as well as the Desert Facebook page. So we have set up those events. And so now you can go out there and pull those registrations down. We are asking that everyone take a few minutes and go ahead and get in your room reservations. Reservation rates for the workshop are $99, and for Gala Day it's $105. Now, we do not have any charging of any of those rates until such time as we get ready to check out. So please help us make sure that we have enough space for everybody. Go ahead and get your reservations in. $99 for the workshop on 28th January. Come on up. We're going to have some fulfilling workshops. Talk with Deputy Howell. She's got some things planned for the daughters when we get into the workout, into the breakout sections, and nobles as well. We're going to try and really make this a good, productive workshop. So I've already asked the illustrious potentates and the deputies, and I ask you if there are some things that you would really like to be a part of the workshop. Let me know so we make sure we put that on the agenda for January. We want to make this something that's very productive, and as you all know, we'll have our workshop that Saturday. We'll have the luncheon, and then of course we will have an event that evening, and so keep an eye out for that. We'll give you some more guidance in regards to the workshop. So that'll be January 28th, and it'll be at the El Tropicana on the Riverwalk here in San Antonio. So that'll be our location for that. And after that, April 20th through the 23rd, we'll return back to the El Tropicana for our Desert Conference and Gala Days. We're looking forward to having a large event. In conjunction with us having Gala Days, San Antonio will be celebrating Fiesta. For those of you that have been here, you understand what Fiesta is. There'll be a lot of activities going on, and so we want to partake of all of those events as well as our schedule allows us to do. But come on down, enjoy the Desert Conference and the workshop. Should be a great event. We are going to have the Desert Deputies Ball. It'll be on that Friday. That's on the agenda, the calendar. So we did make that change as we listened to feedback from a lot of you. So we're hoping that we open up our window time and everything for Saturday. We will have the Relaxo on Saturday this year and everything. So pay attention to the packages that are out. We do have them out there for you. So again, get your room reservations in. Should not have any problems if you use the link or if you use the phone to call down to the El Tropicana. So we will be back on the Riverwalk for January and also April. So the next event I do want to bring up to you, this year, you'll notice in the packages we have included some advanced ticket sales for local fundraisers. I think it's a great idea that they came up with, and I want everybody to think about this in the future. The local fundraisers, there's going to be 2 of them that they're going to have, and those are included in the packages. One is going to be a Gala Day Fiesta Medal. It's a big thing down here in San Antonio when they have fiestas and everything, and so you should be getting your advance orders in for your Fiesta medals, and those will be available for you, ordering and payments at the workshop. So that the Fiesta medals will be $10 pre-sale and $15 on site when we get to Gala Day. So that's one of the local fundraisers. The other, by popular demand, and many of you have requested that we're around in 2010 when we were in San Antonio, they will do the riverboat cruises this year. That'll be done on Saturday evening. So you have the advanced ticket sales that are in there in your packages as well. So take advantage of that. You can send that in to the local fundraising committee, and or you'll have an opportunity to pay for those as well when you come to the workshop. So take advantage of that. It's going to be a great time. You'll learn a lot of information about the San Antonio Riverwalk and San Antonio as a whole. So I know last time we had a lot of folks that really enjoyed it, and a lot of folks that asked were we going to do it again, and the local committee has decided that that will be one of their fundraisers. So please partake of that and help the local committee out and the local temple and the court. The other thing that we have going on right now, we're rolling into the holiday season. We've got Thanksgiving coming up in a couple of weeks, and then following that, we will have Christmas, of course. This is a time that we should all be working in our communities, spreading some Christmas and Thanksgiving cheer. There are a lot of folks that are out there right now that need our assistance. So be sure that you take advantage of those things. Look out for the opportunities that you may have. And in addition, as you're out there doing those things and you're planning yourself to avail yourself of opportunities, if there's something that you need from the Desert of Texas Charitable Foundation, reach out and touch them. You might have a need for some 501c3 support, and that's what the Desert of Texas Charitable Foundation has been established to do. So we're here to help you do the things that we are tasked to do. As we talk about all of those activities that are going on, please keep in mind that the next deadline for the Desert Traveler will be January 20th. So be sure and get your articles in as those events take place. Try not to wait until the last minute, because it really creates a big problem for the editorial staff, and they do a wonderful job of putting out the Desert Traveler. So help them get that in a timely manner. So get them in early and submit them as the events take place, and try not to wait until the end of January the 20th as the deadline is established to get those things in. As we all know, there'll be the workshop, so a lot of the information from the workshop will go into the Desert Traveler as it gets ready to be published in the 1st of February. And then if you have your MLK activities, please make sure you get those in as well. Remember, this is how we tell the story of what you do out there as the Desert of Texas. Team Texas, all the way. So happy holidays to everybody. Look forward to seeing you around the desert over the next couple of months, and absolutely hope to see you at the Desert Workshop in January, and then following up with Gala Day in April. So take care of each other, be careful out there, happy holidays, and God bless.